Well, the GNCC is a huge event in America. It's the largest off-road event in America, and somebody who's going to tell us all about that is Tim Cotter. Tim, welcome back to MXTV, mate.
Well, thanks to have me here. It's a pleasure to be here.
Tell us all about the GNCC, where it started and where it's going.
It has a rich history. It started way back, over 20 years ago at the famed Blackwater 100. And it was the toughest race in America, and riders from all across the United States and the world came to participate. And then we moved to GNCC, where it's a 13-round series that traverses up and down the eastern seaboard of the United States.
The series was actually started by a man named Dave Coombs, and his goal was to build the toughest races possible. And that's what started in the 70s, went through the 80s, and for him, the ultimate sign for the series is that riders from all over the world would want to come and try to ride one of his tracks because they were so difficult and it was such a challenge. But the heart of this series is still the people that work during the week and come out and have a good time on the motorcycle and ATV.
It's tough because of the rocks, it's tough because of the elevation, and it's tough because of the best competitors in the world are here. You not only have to race against your racing buddy or your competitor, but you have to race this mountain, and this mountain can be a beast. It's almost like a three-headed dragon. There's lots of water on the course, there's lots of rocks on the course, and there's lots of elevation on the course. So all of the manufacturers have an interest in GNCC racing, and they bring their best equipment and best riders here to participate. It's really exciting.
In this series, you have guys who've raced in the woods their whole life. You have guys that were motocrossers that switched over. You also have riders that raced in Europe and came over. No team has figured out the exact formula of what's the best background for a rider to have. Is it a guy from Europe? Is it an ex-motocrosser? Is it an American rider that's raced this series his whole life? So everybody's got a different combination, and that's why we get so many riders from different backgrounds, including the Europeans and the Australians and the rest. This series is pretty much the last thing left where two-strokes still dominate, and the riders can't almost put their finger on exactly what it is. These are really rough 3-hour races. I think the riders are afraid that holding on to that beast for 3 hours is maybe a bit much. There's a lot of tight trees, a lot of mud, a lot of ruts, and I think the four-strokes, they still plow through the turns a little more. They're a little less maneuverable in the ruts and the tight stuff. Two-strokes still rule out here.
You buy a membership to the AMA, you buy an entry, we have a class for you and you can come racing. We don't care if you're from Australia, if you're from New Zealand, or from West Virginia. We've got a place for you.